Hey, what's up, dudes? So I'm going to be doing Rune Mythos quest in RuneScape 3. So if you go here and you go to quests, you have to do necromancy and have level 24 necromancy, and it doesn't require any items. This is a prerequisite for the next quest. Obviously, I own 1,000 dinosaur bones, which I could sacrifice to fight Raciel, the first necromancer in Alpha and Omega quest line. You need 100 dragon bones in order to do the Spirit of War quest with Hermod as the boss. So, okay. Okay. Hey, welcome to my necromancy quest for Rune Mythos in RuneScape 3. So I'm playing this on the Jagex launcher. So you have to do the necromancy quest as a prerequisite. You have no items for this, Rune Mythos. And you have to do another quest as well for the timeline. So the next quest will be eventually Spirit of War, which you need 100 dragon bones for. And then in addition to that, you need 1,000 dragon bones, which is 18 million gold for the Alpha and Omega quest with Raciel, the first necromancer, who we saw last quest. So essentially, you can't buy necromancy gear. You have to make it yourself during the quests. So I'm going to bring my necromancy gear with me because I'll need it for the quest. So the gear is called Death Warden. I sold all of my 30 or 40 million gold in tier 90 Death Dealer equipment. So I have 10 Death Touch darts from doing challenges, which you can use to skip one floor in so I have my necromancy gear on. You could skip one floor in Talos, preferably the second one. So I just took off my primal armor set and primal two-handed sword +5, which is super cheap right now, and sold off by 50 million gold, since that will be useful for the quest. Alright, so let's see the audio over here. I can raise the volume a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. So I'm going to put away my extra items. I have a ton of dinosaur bones here, and I have a ton of dinosaur bones. I got 4 primal two-handed swords. I got 2 ascension crossbows. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the primal armor was so cheap that I essentially bought all the dragon bones and another ascension crossbow and another set of primal armor. Okay. And I still have 4,000 ascension bolts. So my guy's super rich. I have all these potions, 511 prayer potions, 151 super restore flask, 134 sour diamond brew flasks, 75 war tortoise pouches, and then I have war tortoise scrolls as well. I have a super sour diamond brew flask. I have a ton of those in my other name as well. Yeah, so I'll just remove all these things. Super easy. I'll be able to grab it right here. The gloves, enhanced gloves of passage. You could get another pair of those from, so you could use the war tortoise scroll as well as the war tortoise pouch. And you could store items on the war tortoise. So this is just the Christmas area. I'm not going to do this. This has nothing to do with necromancy. Alright, so in order to do necromancy, you click the lodestone teleport, and you're going to go to Draenor and fast travel to the city of Okay. Alright, so at the Draenor village lodestone, you can teleport and then enter the city of by clicking the underworld portal. So this is where I'm going to start the quest by speaking with Malignus Mortifer. So right now I'm in the city of I'm going to start the quest by speaking with Malignus Mortifer right near the entrance. He says, whilst your bets, what necromancy wisdom might I impart upon you this hour? Talk about the Rune Mythos quest, yes. Death has encouraged me to share some of the secrets of necromancy with you, so shall we? So, Rune Mythos, no required items. You need level 24 necromancy and skills. I'm level 91, so I can do alpha and omega. And I have 1,000 dinosaur bones, which I purchased for 18 million gold. And you can't buy your own necromancy gear, you have to make it yourself. You need 100 dragon bones, 100 dinosaur bones for the Spirit of War quest with Hermod as the boss. And then the last quest, alpha and omega with Rachel, is how you can get even more powerful. You need 1,000 dinosaur bones worth 18 million gold. So let's start Rune Mythos. What secret might be those then? I could teach you a little bit about the source of necromancy, or how to craft necromancy runes, or maybe some incantations. Any preferences? So I'm going to say option 1, accept, and then 4. So the source of necromancy. Where does it come from? You know how there's a relationship between anima and magic, like the former fuels the latter. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't come from that. But it's not far off. Instead of anima, it's fueled by necromantic energy, which itself comes from a lot of different sources, or maybe from one single source I'm not familiar with, maybe. Where a lot of things died around graveyards and battlefields. Down here in the underworld, though, dark portals builds up, and then undead wackiness ensues. Necromancers learn to channel that energy, concentrate and focus it for a particular end. Its utility is more limited. Undead conjuration, deathly incantations, and so on. So the Death Guard is a form of protection, and my lantern is like a focus. Indeed, your lantern connects you to the power base, allows you to bring forth spirits from the underworld to fight alongside you. And without a Death Guard, that necromantic energy would slowly corrupt you, like gangrene, or really severe allergic reaction to mushrooms. It's why we don't see many necromancers. Most beginners, or shall we say end. I see. Learn quicker, die trying. I have allergies, so what? Option 4, what's next? He says, very well, on to the next thing. I think we should set you up with some necromancy runes, so you can use some incantations. To do that, though, you'll need to learn a new ritual, one to imbue objects with necromantic energy. If you do that to some pure essence, you can prime it, take on some specific uses in the form of necromancy runes. Here, take some pure essence and some ritual components. It should be enough to set up a lesser essence rune. This is a one-time freebie, so don't lose it. You're having some pure essence and ritual components. So Malignus, he gave me 200 pure essence, 4 basic ritual candles, 8 basic ghostly ink, and 4 regular ghostly ink. He says now head over to the ritual site, and which is over here, and do the necromancy quest. So I'm going to do Rune Mythos quest. So I'm going to replace the focus pedestal, option 1. And the ritual selection interface allows you to choose a ritual to perform. Each ritual has different requirements. Here you can view the requirements needing to select the ritual, as well as the ritual components you need to set up the ritual site. You need 5 level necromancy. Rituals also require a focus object, which is consumed upon completing the ritual. Some rituals may have a choice of multiple focus objects. Once a ritual has been completed, you are rewarded with the ritual's output. Cool. So I'm going to select ritual. Okay, so I'm going to select, so after clicking on focus pedestal, I'm going to select ritual right here. I need 1 bone for this ritual. Alright, so I'm going to do okay. I'm going to select lesser essence, select ritual, and I'm going to draw 2 glyphs on elemental 1 at the top right. So I'm going to draw a glyph at here. So elemental and elemental 2. No, I just need 2 of elemental 1. So elemental 1. Draw another one, elemental 1. I'll click the focus pedestal. Go southwest, ritual chest. So I'm going to go to the ritual chest to the southwest over here. And I can't do anything yet. Alright, so let's replace the focus. Alright, so now that I clicked here and I select ritual on lesser essence, and I drew an elemental 1 glyph here and here, I'm going to click start ritual on the platform. You have 1 change to start this ritual. Alright, so I need to put a change 1 over here as well. So let's click and draw a change 1. So I got elemental 1 here, and change 1 here. So now I'm going to go to start ritual on the platform. Nice. So I'm making some lesser essence. I'm doing the lesser essence ritual in RuneScape 3. And so in Rune Mythos, you have to do a lesser essence ritual. Okay. So you click here, you select ritual. When you select lesser essence, you draw an elemental 1 here and a change 1 here. And then you click here and you complete the ritual. I'm right now making lesser essence, and it appears in the ritual chest afterwards. Okay. So it's pretty simple. You have no requirements. You got all these items from the guy who gives you the quest, Malignus. So let me skip forward now. Alright, so those completed. Let me grab my lesser essence from the chest right here. So take all. Perfect. So I made a ton of lesser essence. Alright, so after you make your lesser essence and pure essence and get it from the ritual chest, you're going to run across the bridge over here to the northeast, and you're going to go through the rune crafting altar. Okay? So I'll skip there now. It's on the other side of the bar. Oh, they have a huge sand time thing. That's crazy. So here's death right here. They actually have a faster way to the other side over here. So to the right of the hourglass here, I'm going to go to the right of this thing, and it's faster to the northeast. Right, so the rune crafting altar should be to the northeast of the smithing area. Yeah, there it is. This will be my timeline. So I'm going to click here in a little bit. Let me just get a screen cap. Oh, someone has the Housing of Parliament Blue Owl. Oh no, it's not a Housing of Parliament Blue Owl. This guy's fishing. Nice. With a skeleton. So that's a Housing of Parliament. So yeah, that was a Housing of Parliament Blue Owl near the rune crafting altar. They have a skeleton here fishing as well. Pretty hilarious. Yeah, so I'm going to go to the dark portal now, right next to this fishing skeleton, all the way in the northeast of City of and I'll use the rune crafting altar. Let's get a good screen cap. Nice. Close this. Get a nice screen cap. Nice. For the timeline. RS3 Dark Portal. Alright, so I'm going to go through the Dark Portal in RuneScape 3, and I'm going to use my Impure Essence on the altar. Okay, this is in the city of which you could teleport to with the Draenor Village Lodestone. Alright, so you craft runes at the Spirit Altar, and it's right next to Racial. So Racial, the first Necromancer, who's the last boss in Alpha and Omega, is standing right here, and he looks mad cool. Alright, so hey, welcome to my RuneScape 3 quest, Rune Mythos. So I'm standing right next to Racial, the first Necromancer, who is the last boss in Alpha and Omega quest, the last Necromancy quest. I can't mute my phone. Okay. Okay. Hey, welcome to my RuneScape 3 Necromancy quest series. So I'm standing next to the first Necromancer, Racial, who you fight in Alpha and Omega quest, the last Necromancy quest in RuneScape 3. So I'm doing the Rune Mythos quest right now. I have the timeline, and it's very easy. You go to Draenor Village, go through the Underworld portal near the Lodestone in Draenor Village, and you just start Rune Mythos by talking with Malignus Mortifer. After you do the Necromancy quest and the other quests I mentioned. You have no items needed, and I'm just essentially going to go and craft Impure Essence on the Spirit Altar. He says stop playing with things you clearly aren't ready for. So I'm going to talk to Racial, and then I could craft. Racial, what are you doing here? He says, waiting for you, of course. It was inevitable that you would reach here. I honestly thought it would be sooner. Perhaps I was mistaken about your capability. Where am I? What is this place? It says a pocket dimension. A concentration of necromantic elements. But these are runecrafting altars, right? I thought Guthix made them all. Why would he make these? Any others you may have visited before, yes. The ones here, he would never have dared. No, this place is my making. You made runecrafting altars. Who exactly are you? In time, if you prove not to be yet enough failure, then you might find out. But I know precisely who you are, World Guardian. Have fun with the necromancy runes. I shall be keeping an eye on your progress. Do not disappoint me. Whoa. That's crazy. So, now that I spoke with Racial, I can craft runes at the Spirit Altar. How cool is that? So, let's do that. With the Lesser Essence, I made 150 Spirit runes. So now I could leave and return back to the ritual site. You could essentially just teleport back to Draenor because it's way faster than running all the way back. So, let's teleport back to Draenor. How cool was that? You didn't need any items for this quest. So let's go through the Underworld portal right here to finish or start the quest. Alright. So after you craft talk Malignus, talk Racial, craft runes, tell Draenor. Okay. Nice. Alright, so now that I crafted 150 spirit runes and teleport back to Draenor, went through the portal, I'm going to talk to Malignus and complete the quest. Talk about the Rune Mythos quest. Yes. Option 1. What do you think about the necromancy recrafting altars? It reminds me of something not good. I think I know what you mean, but it is just a pocket dimension, like other rune crafting altars. Try not to dwell on it. Anyway, you should try putting those spirit runes to use the next time you fight. You could start out with Lesser Bone Shield. It lets you access certain defensive capabilities that would usually require you to wear a shield. Come handy. Us necromancers could be a bit squishy at times. I completed Rune Mythos. Nice. So I got 1,500 EXP lamp for rune crafting. I could use Lesser Bone Shield incantation and 2 treasure keys. So I got a new incantation over here, Lesser Bone Shield. Oh, I got City of Teleport, and I'm a huge fan of Touch of Death as an ability, which I mentioned in prior videos. I like Living Death as well. I showed how to fight in the wild near the demons. So let me use my rune crafting and a chromancy lamp. Okay. Click stop recording. I'm so upset my Elder Scrolls 5-minute video got corrupted. I don't think it was the one with the fire lady though. So that's fine. As long as that's good, then I'm good. So 4 times orange prizes, 4 times red. Nice. I got a ton of hide. I had 800 hide before as well, so now I have 1600 unstable hide. So I can level up necromancy. Yeah, my levels are huge. You could see my character. Just click here, summary. There I am, level 2384. So, alright, I'm logging off.